It's been 200 years since the New York Stock Exchange opened its doors and began a new era of investments. But in these 200 years, not much has changed. You see, even though we advanced from papers to computers, investors are still using the same traditional information to evaluate companies. The financial reports, earning calls, news, and media. But under the surface are infinite amounts of new data sources yet to be polished. I'm talking about real-time information of the customers, operations, and the macro environment. Now this is where the true value of a company lies. But here's the catch. The big sharks utilize this data and are able to make huge profits. But nearly 80% of investment firms simply can't compete. They don't even know how to approach this data. It is very complex to find and use, and you need to have an expert data science team to make sense of it. It's no surprise that, in the past decade, almost a third of the hedge funds have shut down. Hi, my name is Omri. I'm the CEO of Lagoon, and we empower investment professionals with data science capabilities. Our human-in-the-loop approach combines the experience and knowledge of the investor with the power of the machine. We enable investors to analyze data and create actionable insights and predictions, allowing them to spot the great investments before anyone else. Let's take a look at an example of an investment analyst in a Wall Street-based hedge fund. She is looking to invest in Delta Airlines stocks and beat the highly competitive market. But to really find an edge, she needs to analyze massive amounts of real-time data from Skyscanner to identify customers' intentions before they actually get on a plane. Lagoon can take this complex data and merge it with the financial statements, predicting the revenue of Delta 2 months in advance of the actual reports, making her the first to invest. And we don't stop there. Based on our enrichment layer, Lagoon allows the investor to improve their research by closing the gap on new sources of data they didn't even think of. The weather, oil prices, government, and airport taxes. Painting a complete picture of every asset. Extracting the real value of a company, increasing their ROI by more than 4 times. All this without writing a single line of code. This market is over $8 billion and growing in double digits. The need for concise, understandable insights has become more critical than ever. Starting with hedge funds, but essential for every investor in asset management, family office, investment banking, private equity. This alternative data will become common in the next 3 to 5 years. Our team is creating the future today. Amit, our CTO, is a senior developer experienced in building platforms and handling big data in corporates and startups. Asaf, our CBO, worked in the top asset manager in Israel as an investment analyst and in the innovation department. Yotam, our CPO, a cyber and electronic warfare product lead in the Israeli Air Force and an F-16 pilot. And I have more than 10 years of service, commanding over 50 officers in the Air Force, creating innovative, data-driven tools, and an F-16 WISO. We've created a POC with a leading Israeli asset manager and excited to serve our first paying customer, a US-based hedge fund. And now, I'm proud to announce that we've released a new version of our beta just this week. I bet there are a lot of investors watching this. Do you want to make better investment decisions? We welcome you to join us on our journey in the new era of investments. We are Lagoon, and we empower investment professionals with the power of data science.